I think we got it together, aren't we? Okay. Hold on a sec here. That thing is way too loose. That's too. Ukuleles, right? $5 ukuleles, right? Yeah. Let us try not to waste too much time. And let us get to what we're here for. Okay, well, the title suggests something about Bugs Bunny, the famous Looney Tunes, Leon Schlechtler, blah blah blah, Warner Brothers, beloved cartoon character, the rabbit, the myth, the legend, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is known, generally speaking, as a good guy, the underdog, always does what's right, things like that, whatever, you know. Doesn't look for trouble, doesn't bully anyone, things like that. He's a pillar of rabbit virtue. Most of the time. We love Bugs Bunny. We're not haters of Bugs Bunny. He's awesome. Some of our favorite Bugs Bunny cartoons are Rabbit Fire. Him and Daffy Duck do their famous rabbit season, duck season routine. And there's, of course, What's Opera Doc, one of the most renowned cartoon shorts ever, period. Not just Looney Tunes, just overall. And then one of my real personal favorites, Operation Rabbit. And that's where Bugs Bunny goes against Wile E. Coyote, my favorite of the Looney Tunes characters. Talk about that some of the time. Anyway, but let's get to why we're here. The time that Bugs Bunny was completely out of line. And he was out of line. We actually have some things that we can actually show you this time. Alright. Now, come on, let's get this going, right? What are we doing here? Play. Alright. This is... Come on, let's go. And it is the cartoon short, Bully for Bugs. Bugs Bunny is going to fight a bull. He's going to fight unfairly, but, you know, he's Bugs Bunny. He's going to do things like that. Now, here we go. Let's start it off. Alright, here's a scenario. Mexico, arena, bullfighting arena. And that's what's going on, right? Okay. There's a matador. He's chilling. He's ready to go. He's gonna, he's gonna fight the bull. Here comes the bull. Dun 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 dun. Dun. The bull. That's right. The bull and the matador. They're going to go at it. You know, matador is kind of reconsidering his whole idea of fighting the bull, and well, the bull's a little scary, so I guess the matador just changed his mind and okay. Now the bull is chasing the matador around the bullfighting arena. Crowd's enjoying it. Everything's going on. This is normal. This is what's supposed to be going on. And guess who shows up? Lost, as usual. He missed that left turn at Albuquerque. Now look at Bugs Bunny. Just look at him. Look at him. So only there. What's he doing? He's in this place. What is he bitching about? This ain't the Coachella Valley. Does he care where he's at? No. He cares what he's not at. He doesn't care where he's at. He cares where he's not at. He's not in Coachella Valley. And the big carrot festival they're in. I'm going to tell you right now. So why does it want to be there? Anyway, so he gets out the map, he's trying to figure out where did he go wrong. He wants to get to Coachella Valley. But again, he has no idea where he is. How is he going to figure out where he's going if he doesn't pay attention to where he is? If you don't know which direction the place is that you want to get to from where you're at, because you don't know where you're at, you can't get directions. Okay, so he's already messing up here. This is just this minor mistake right so far. This is the minor mistake, okay? He has no clue where he's at. He doesn't care where he's at. But he's trying to get directions. He's trying to figure out how to get to where he wants to get. And he has no idea where he's at. He didn't care. Already he's messing up. Bugs Bunny's messing up. So what's he going to do? He's going to ask this fancy guy in this fancy knickerbockers, for directions. And the guy in the fancy knickerbockers is not trying to slow down to answer Bugs Bunny's questions. The guy in the fancy knickerbockers is running for his life still. Bugs Bunny has no clue, doesn't even care why the guy's running for his life. Doesn't even care. He just, this guy just ran away from me. He looks almost insulted. He's disappointed. He's like, this guy just left. And he's just standing there and look, that bull could have hit Bugs Bunny right then. But that bull does Bugs Bunny the courtesy right there, hits the brakes, because that's not who he meant to hit. He meant to hit the matador, who's totally aware of what is going on. The bull realizes, sees Bugs Bunny, knows he's an innocent bystander, and he hits the brakes. He does Bugs Bunny a favor by not slamming into him. That bull was going full on charge mad. But he manages to hold himself up and not bank Bugs Bunny immediately out of the arena. He's hitting the brakes, and guess what? He's out of breath. What happens? He's out of breath. He's right there. I can't believe he's... And what does Bugs Bunny do? What does Bugs Bunny do? He's still oblivious to the whole situation. Doesn't even care because he's so worried about himself and where he wants to get to the big carrot festival in Coachella. He cares nothing about anything else right now. He only cares about Bugs Bunny. Stop steaming up my tail! He just slapped that bull who did him a favor by not slamming into him. And he's out of breath. He's charging. What's he supposed to do? Stop breathing? Bugs Bunny just slapped the crap out of him. Bugs Bunny deserves to get what he's about to get. Bugs Bunny, you're about to get what you deserve for that bullshit. Excuse me, for that BS. Bugs Bunny, you're about to be queued out. And bye, Bugs Bunny. And he deserved that for everything he did. And what does he say? This means war. Bugs Bunny, out of line. Bugs Bunny is out of line. And he's going to go on, and we're not going to go watch the whole thing, but anyway. But he's going to go on, he's going to use an anvil on this poor bull. He's going to use a gun on this bull. He's going to culminate everything with a giant barrel of TNT to blow up this poor bull. Who did everything he could at the moment to avoid slamming into Bugs Bunny because he realized Bugs Bunny was not meant to be there. But Bugs Bunny, in his oblivion, his self-centeredness at that moment, slaps the bull and tells him to stop cleaning up his tail. His poor, precious tail. Yeah. That's why Bugs Bunny was out of line. This cartoon, this actual short, irritates the crap out of me, if you couldn't tell. This one, if all Bugs Bunny cartoons, really, of any cartoon, this one irritates me because Bugs Bunny is so out of line. Alright, you know what? Let's get out of here because it's hot here. We just wanted to go through that. We don't want to get too long. One for the road. One for the bull. This one's for the bull. This one's for El Toro. Who had really every practical right in the animal world, in the animal and cartoon world. That bull had every right to bash Bugs Bunny, to ram Bugs Bunny's ass out of that arena after he slapped him in the nose and told him to stop steaming up his tail. This is out of line. Out of line. Anyway, let's go. We're out because it's hot. Alright? Don't be a minion. Don't be woke. And don't get out of line. And if you get lost, figure out where you're at. Figure out the situation. Don't be so self-centered where you slap bulls in the face and tell them to stop steaming up your tail. Alright? Rabbit season. Duck season. 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 Rabbit season.